Good morning, everyone. Uh, Today we are going to discuss attitude formation, one of the important topic of consumer behavior. What basically attitude is? When we say attitude, basically a term comes that is a predisposition. Predisposition is nothing. It's the act towards a particular product. When you purchase a particular product, your behavior before purchasing a product or the service is a predisposition. So predisposition is pre plus disposition. When you are going to dispose, so before disposing of things, uh, uh, what you do is part of the predisposition. So I went to a mall. I want to purchase a particular product, and before purchasing a product, how I react. If I react in a positive way, it shows my positive attitude. Positive way means I go through the product, I go through the price, I go through the offers, and finally I purchase the product. When I see the price is very high or the quality is not up to the mark, naturally I develop a negative attitude. So in consumer behavior, attitude plays a very, very important role. The reason this is your attitude which makes a product buy or you generally ignore the product. And purchasing a product or not purchasing a product is directly related to the performance of the company. So when we say attitude, basically attitude is what is a strong predisposition or emotional predisposition. Why I'm talking here emotional? Because initially when I talk about the 1930s, especially in Britain, the concept of emotions came. Few industrialists came before marketing, you know, experts, and they asked, we are giving product, we are giving quality based product, we are giving so many features in the product, but in spite of that, we are not in a position to sell a product. What's the reason behind that? Then that year the marketer developed a concept and said to all the businessmen that apart from the rational, you also try to develop an emotional approach, because a buyer believes in the both the rationality as well as the emotionality. So here, when we say attitude, so apart from this predisposition, we also use a word emotional, predispositions. Like that, for example, if I want to purchase a particular, shirt, for example, right? Yeah, or I want to purchase ornaments. So what type of my personality will be after wearing a particular shirt, right? Either the people will say you are looking handsome, or people will say today why your face is looking so dull. So here the reaction of the people is all about your emotional aspect, right? So in attitude, the disposition and the emotional dispositions, right? It's rational and emotional dispositions plays a very important role, right? Because of this rational and emotional predispositions, you behave in a particular way towards a particular act. Now, when we say attitude is basically is a composite of cognitive, affective, and cognitive. It's a composition of. Later on, we will discuss a tri-component model, and there we will know the details of all this. But right now you just only know. The attitude is all about the summation of the cognitive, affective, and cognitive. For your convenience, I have mentioned here the meaning of all these three. So when we say cognitive basically means thinking, what you think before purchasing a product, right? Affecting is your feeling. What how do you feel? You know, during thinking, you start feeling also. Okay, once I will purchase this particular shirt, I will feel like this. The people will say this, right? When once I purchase, ornament for my sister, for my wife. So, will be the reaction of my sister or my wife, right? So when I purchase a party dress, again, what will be the reaction of the people? So this is your feeling before purchasing a product, right? So thinking, feeling, and naturally, if you want to purchase a particular product, you will have to do certain efforts, right? You will have to go to the mall. You will have to understand all about the product, all about the prices. You will have to go through the promotional offers as and after going through all these, you finally make a decision, right? So doing is all about what you do to before purchasing a particular product. So it's a thinking, feeling, and the doing. So thinking is your, you know, uh, your way of your way of purchasing a product, and before purchasing a product, what you think, right? Like for example, if I talk about the promotional offers, might be company is giving you up to the 50% offers, and Y company is giving you flat 50% offers. Now you start thinking that which one is better for me. Although the meaning for a non-marketer person, the meaning is almost same, the flat 50% and up to 50%. The 50% is common in both up to and flat. But if in terms of marketing, there is a huge difference. When we say up to the 50%, again, up to means from 0 to 50, and flat means on each and every product there is a discount of 50%. So again, you start thinking, where should I purchase? Again, your mode of payment. If you think, if I go to a particular mall and there, you will have to give money in cash. Again, little bit you will hesitate to give in terms of cash if there is a heavy amount there. And if company is providing you all types of facilities, like company is giving you Paytm service, phone pay service, Veeam service, every type of service, even debit card service, whatever you want, and company is giving you that service. So naturally you also start thinking, I should purchase a product from that particular location. So so thinking is all types of convenience. You start thinking before purchasing a particular product. So thinking and feeling, these two are different. So thinking is all type of activities you will have to do before purchasing, right? All types of the processing you will have to understand before purchasing. And feeling is how do you feel after using the product, how people think about you, after using the product. So this is all about the basics of the attitude. In next we are going to discuss the characteristics of attitude. Thank you so much.